Welcome students to this week's Spelling Netcast. We are on Sort 15, adding ION and IAN with no spelling change. We did this last week, so we don't have to do it again this week either. So no spelling change, just adding on. So if you forgot your words, remember you can pause the video and copy this sheet to make your own spelling words. So let's make sure you have everything that you need to be prepared. You need your scissors, you need your pencil, your handy dandy glue stick, your spelling words bag, your spelling journal, and of course your spelling words. Alright, here are your words in case you need to pause it. Alright, let's get started. If you want to pause your words while you're cutting them out, you can, or you can cut them out with me at the same time. Remember to save the top of your spelling sort so that your paper, your words, because some of you are throwing this away, even though we say save it so you can glue it in your notebook. So for some reason, you just don't do that. Anyway, let's cut our exemplars off. I like to cut those apart after, so I'm not going to cut those apart now. So I've got my exemplars and my title saved, because we don't want to throw that away. Alright, let's cut out our words. Now, the suffix IAN has been studied earlier in Sort 7, so we are revisiting this, okay, but it's the shun sound this week on words that end in IC. So it's a little bit different, but we'll be talking about that so you understand that better. Alright, let's hurry and get these cut out so we can get going on our video. Oops. Again, they don't have to be perfect, but you need to have them so that you can read them and not cut them apart. All right, so I'm going to move these. Get my journal. Okay, here we go. First clean page. Get my handy dandy glue stick. Top is always hard to get off. And I'm going to put on, apply the glue. Put that at the top of my page. Then don't forget to write your date. Okay. Alright, so our exemplars this week, base T, so the base word that ends in a T. Then we have our suffix ION. Then we have, I'm going to stick our base word plus the IC next. It makes more sense to do that. And then our suffix IAN. Alright, I cut that apart. So let's see how many people, students, really listened and changed those two. Change the order, we'll see. Put those away for later. Okay, so in here we're working with the base word that ends in a T, base word that ends in IC, our suffix ION, and our suffix IAN. So we are just going to add those to the word without changing the spelling of the base word. Alright, so we need to look at our words and see what makes the most sense here. What we need to look at is the base word and how it's pronounced, and then how it's pronounced with the ION added on to it. Okay, so let's do that, because when you add a suffix on, sometimes it changes the word. So let's look at a couple of words. Magic, electric, clinic. And we'll look at the words that go with that, with we're doing the base IC first. So we have magician, electrician, clinician. So we have magic, magician, electric, electrician, clinic, clinician. So what happens to the sound of the C when we go from magic to magician? Changes, doesn't it? So we have magic, and the final accent is on the C, and then we have to look at this one, magician. Where is the accent on that word now? Magician, magician. Okay, it's no longer on magic, magician. Okay, so that changes the final accent. So let's write those words down. Okay, so we have magic first, M-A-G-I-C. Then magician, M-A-G-I-C-I-A-N. Let's underline the base word so you know. We have magic, magic, but when we add on the suffix I-A-N, it changed to magician. So there's no change in the spelling, you're just adding the I-A-N onto it. Okay, the next word, electric, E-L-E-C-T-R-I-C, electric. Now I read electrician, E-L-E-C-T-R-I-C-I-A-N. Again, underline the base word, and then you have electric, and then add the I-A-N, electrician. Last one, clinic, C-L-I-N-I-C, clinic. And then again, clinician, C-L-I-N-I-C-I-A-N. Underline the base word. Clinic, clinician. So it changes the hard C sound and where the accent is. All right, now make sure when you write the other words you do the same thing. Write the base word and then write the word with the suffix on, but underline the base word so it's very clear in your mind. You're not changing the spelling. It's important to remember that. All right, so let's take those off and let's talk about our ending in T and the I-O-N. So we have invent, digest, suggest. So we have invention, digestion, suggestion. All right, invent, final accent is on the T. Invention, invention, doesn't move. Well, I shouldn't say it doesn't move. The accent falls on the syllable right before the suffix. So when you read the word that end in the T, the accent falls on the syllable right before the suffix, so it does not change. All right, so let's write these words down. Invent, I-N-V-E-N-T, digest, D-I-G-E-S-T, suggest, S-U-G-G-E-S-T. I'll write down the words that have the I-O-N added. Invent, invention, I-N-V-E-N-T-I-O-N. Again, underline the base word. Digestion, D-I-G-E-S-T-I-O-N. Underline your base word. Suggestion, S-U-G-G-E-S-T-I-O-N. And underline the base word. Okay, invent, invention. See how that changes the sound? So it's not very hard on this week's spelling because of the fact that you're writing the base word, adding the T-I or adding the I-O-N or the I-A-N. The base word stays the same. Now, if you need to pause the video while I was writing that, you can go back, listen to it again so you understand it. Okay, so there's the start of your sort. Make sure you finish the rest of these the way I asked you to. Remember to read the word out loud, spell the word, and then write it under the correct exemplar. Good luck, get it done, and we'll see you at school.